championship game will be Friday evening here at beautiful Al Houghton Stadium, and then we're going to take a week off and be right back here for the boys tournament. Pitch by Kane misses outside. Is going to even the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the left fielder short. Softball, this is their 4th year here at Al Houghton Stadium. Baseball, they've been playing here since 1971. The winner of that game on Friday is going to advance to the Little League Softball World Series. As Chloe Short takes a look at a ball inside, pushes the count full. Little League Softball World Series held at Alpenrose Stadium in Portland, Oregon. Fouled off. She's able to stay alive here. And that tournament in Portland, Oregon's been played there for the past 25 years. Beautiful facility out there in Portland on the Alpenrose Dairy Farm, owned by the Kavanaugh family. 3-2 pitch on the way. Misses. They're going to go down to first and check. No, they're not going to check. It's going to be ball 4. So, Short on base with a walk here. In the second inning, he's going to bring on Taylor Hernandez, the second baseman.
Number 2, Taylor Hernandez.
So 1 out. Nevada trying to add to their lead. Hernandez swings and misses at that one for strike 1. Still nobody seeded yet in those semifinals. We do know that Northern California has advanced, as that pitch catches for a strike. 0-2 now. There is World Series action underway as we speak. The Big League Baseball World Series has started as Hernandez swings and misses for a strike 3. So 2 outs now here in the top half of the second. For Sparks, Nevada, that's going to bring in Mia Lyons.
Now batting, number 18, Mia Lyons.
Kane doing a better job this inning of keeping the runners and the batters at bay, as that one misses high for ball 1. It's got to be tough for Kane. We know she's been under the weather, but she's doing a great job out here in the circle today for this Quartz Hills team. Pitch misses low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now to the shortstop Lyons. Kane rocks and fires. One's going to be hit down the third base line, but just foul. So we'll bring her back. We'll try it again. 2 balls, 1 strike now on number 18, Lyons. Savannah Branson's going to round out the lineup here for Centennial Little League, should Lyons get on base. Kane looks in, Lyons and delivers. That ball's going to skip in, makes the count 3 balls, 1 strike now. Lyons and delivers again. That one's going to miss inside, ball 4. So 2 walks issued this inning by the pitcher Kane. And we've now got runners at first and second base for Sparks. And the catcher, Weinrib's going to go out and she's going to try to calm down Kane here. Like we said, number 1, Savannah Branson is due up next here for the Sparks Nevada team. As we've said, World Series action is underway. They do start play back east in Easley, South Carolina at the Big League Baseball World Series this afternoon. Canada and Europe will be the first game played out there. Also, we just got word here in the press box that the Czech Republic will be making their second straight appearance at the Little League Baseball World Series in 2014. They were the European representatives last year as well. Branson digs in. Kane delivers. That pitch is going to catch at the knees for a called strike. In regards to the Little League softball aspect of things, there has been a couple of teams that have punched their ticket. So that one misses. It's going to get by the catcher Weinrib. She doesn't know where the ball's at. Short is going to round third, takes a big league off of third. Pitcher Kane able to come over, grab the ball. I mean, tough break there by the catcher Weinrib. She thought it went to the left of her and actually popped up and caught the mask of home plate umpire Devin Brown and shot off towards the visitors' dugout. Pitch is going to be hit in the air to the second baseman, Smith back, and she's going to bring it in. And we'll talk more about those regional teams that have already advanced to the Little League Softball World Series. But that was a good second inning there for the Southern California team. No runs on no hits, 2 runners left on base. At the end of inning and a half, Nevada still leads 1-0. Flags flying high here at Al Houghton Stadium in beautiful San Bernardino, California. Do have a breeze kind of blowing in left to right out there. And it's a good thing, too. It's starting to warm up here. Still 91 degrees. Highest temperatures here in Southern California supposed to hit over the weekend. Chloe Sanchez steps up to the plate. Takes a look at a ball. Southern California still looking to answer back to the 1 run that Nevada put up in the first. That ball is going to be trickling down the line. And we think it's a fair ball. Runner stands at second base.
Your batter, number 24.
It's going to bring up Alyssa Weinrib now. So a double there by Sanchez. Starts the Quartz Hill hopes here in the bottom half of the second. Sanchez down to third with a stolen base. She's now 60 feet away from scoring. And just like that, the tides might have turned here for Quartz Hill Little League. This is the inning that they were looking for. This pitch misses. Heavenly Hernandez, the catcher back there, doing a good job keeping that ball in front of her. The pitch. Just inside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes now. To Alyssa Weinrib. Sierra Illusion would be up next. And that pitch misses high. It's a 4-ball walk now. Got runners on the corners. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Illusion. And the Nevada team going to rally up here in the circle. Not the start of the inning that they were hoping for. Definitely not the start of the inning they saw back in the first. That conference has ended and we're ready to begin again. Sierra Illusion steps up to the plate now for Quartz Hill. Pitch misses high. Weinrib's going to advance over to second base on the indifference. And now we've got runners in scoring position at second and third. And Illusion in a position here to help out the cause for Quartz Hill Little League. Hard grounder's going to get through the infield. That's going to score Sanchez. Weinrib's going to round third. She's coming home and she's going to score. And Quartz Hill takes the lead 2-1. So you give Quartz Hill an inch, they're going to take a mile on you, and that's what happened here. Sanchez and Weinrib able to advance to second and third and able to come home on that single by Illusion. So Madeline Smith, the second baseman, is going to step up to the plate, and she's going to lay down a bunt. That one's going to get to the pitcher. Hughes is going to fire over to Ward for the out, but they do advance the runner Illusion to second base. So 1 out now with a runner at second for Southern California. That should bring up now the left fielder, Savannah Haskins. Hughes looks in for the sign. She's going to deliver. That ball's going to be hitting over the head of the infield. It's going to get out into right field. Branson's going to pick up the ball. Illusion's going to round third. She's going to come in to score. It's now 3-1 Southern California. So a much different offensive inning here for SoCal. as they've managed to put up 3 here in the bottom half of the second inning.
Now batting.
We're now back to the top of the lineup, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, Olivia Maish. We talked about the other regional winners that have advanced so far to the Softball World Series. Latin America has crowned their champion. They're going to be sending Puerto Rico to represent them at the Little League Softball World Series. As she swings and misses, they're going to be dancing out there. She's going to take off for second. Throw not in time. It's going to get by the infield into the outfield, but it looks like Haskins will stay at second base on the stolen base. So Southern California doing a good job of moving the runners around the diamond. That World Series starts off August 7th in Portland, Oregon. The Western Regional Champion will play against Asia Pacific to open up the tournament. Ball's going to be popped up high and into the infield foul side of third. Third baseman Burgess over to bring it in for out number 2. Much needed out there for the Centennial Little League team from Nevada.
Your batter, number 8.
Aspen Fry going to step up to the plate now, the center fielder. 0 for 1. She grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning. An inning which I know Centennial hopes they can recreate here soon. This second inning, a little bit more troublesome for them, as that one's going to be lined through the infield. Haskins going to round third. They're going to wave her home. And another run scores. It's 4-1 Southern California. So Southern California able to tack on 4 runs so far here in the bottom half of the second. It now brings up Christina Kane, and there's another hit into the outfield, into the gap. Fry will round third. She's going to come home to score. Kane is going to be into second with a stand-up double. It's the offensive parade here for Quartz Hill Little League.
0, Savannah Scripter.
0-0, the cleanup hitter, Savannah Scripter, steps up to the plate. Fouls that one off towards the home plate, or the home team dugout. Five hits so far in the inning. That one's going to be popped up, and it's going to come back up onto the fence, onto the netting, and back down to the field. So no balls, 2 strike count now on Scripter. Scripter flew out to left field to end the first. That pitch misses low, ball 1, 1-2 now. Kane stands at second base. Chloe Sanchez, who led off the inning, would be due up next. Shortstop Lyons throws over, but it's high. It's going to get over the head of the first baseman Ward. Kane comes in to score. It's now 6-1 Southern California.
Now batting, number 66, Chloe Sanchez.
So Chloe Sanchez, who led off the inning with a double, is going to be due up now. Quartz Hill having batted around their lineup. Pitch misses low, ball 1. Throw back down to first, but Scripter back in plenty of time. Definitely a different Nevada team defensively than what we saw back in the first. Routine grounder to the shortstop, who throws over to the second baseman Hernandez for out number 3. But man, has the damage been done here. 6 runs on 5 hits. 1 runner left on base for Southern California at the end of 2 complete. Interstate 215 out there, dubbed the road to the World Series, as it runs right along the Western Regional Complex here in San Bernardino. We do have some defensive changes. We'll get to them here shortly. So that ball's going to trickle to the shortstop, Sanchez. Sanchez fires over to first base, Scripter, who's able to get Hernandez for out number 1. So 1 out away. Some changes here defensively for Quartz Hill. In right field, number 96, Taylor Caldwell is entered. At second base, number 55, Paige Crowder. And in left field, number 21, Maddie Piercy. So Quartz Hill able to get their substitutes in here in the top half of the third inning. Jocelyn Branson steps up now for Nevada and takes a look at ball one. Kane winds and delivers. Swing and a miss by Branson. Strike one. Evens the count now. 1-1 Branson grounded out to the pitcher last time. Kane was able to come over to the first base line and make the tag out. That pitch skips in. Ball two. 2-1 now. That one skips in. Ball 3-1. Conning, coming from a volunteer who's watched her all tournament long. Still showing some effects maybe of that flu bug. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to the right fielder, Branson. Lexi Hughes would be due up next for Sparks, Nevada. Nevada has 3 subs of their own. We'll see when they decide to enter them into the ball game. Pitch misses outside. Ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Branson will bring up the pitcher, Lexi Hughes. Hughes grounded out to the pitcher back in the first inning. Like we said, Southern California playing for a berth in the semifinals. Nevada still with an opportunity. They'd have to win both games today, both here against SoCal and Hawaii, to punch their ticket into the semifinals game. Called strike. No balls, 2 strikes now to the pitcher, Lexi Hughes. Jordan Ward, the first baseman, would be up in the cleanup position for Centennial Little League. Grounder to the second baseman, Crowder. Crowder turns, throws to the shortstop, Sanchez, but the throw's going to pull her off the bag, and the runners are safe. So costly error there by Quartz Hill Little League. Now we have runners at first and second here for Sparks, Nevada. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Jordan Ward. So Connie looking to get out of the inning. 1 out here. Pitch hits at the knees on that outside corner for a called strike. Ward grounded out to the second baseman to end the first. Kane toes the rubber and looks in. She will rock and fire. Half-hearted swing. Home plate umpire Devin Brown says that she held up. We'll see if they look down to first base on the appeal. He does. First base umpire Brian Raitt says yes, she went around. That's a strike. So no balls, 2 strikes now to the first baseman, Jordan Ward. Runners moved up 60 feet on that last pitch. We now have Branson at third, Hughes at second base. And Sparks, Nevada with an opportunity here to add and try to limit that Southern California lead. Swing and a miss, but it is a drop third strike. They throw down to first for the out, but Branson's going to come home. She will score, and that limits the Southern California lead 6-2. So a drop third strike there for the second out. It's going to bring up the third baseman, Justine Burgess. Burgess grounded out to lead off the second inning. She hits a tapper in front of the box. The catcher, Weinreb, comes up with it. She fires over to Scripter for out number 3. So, Nevada able to tack on another run here in the top half of the third. 1 run on no hits, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 2.5, Southern California leads 6-2. And we're back here, beautiful San Bernardino, California, home of the Little League Softball Western Regional Tournament. We're entering the bottom half of the third inning. We do have a defensive change for Centennial Little League. Now at second base is number 9, Audrey Ferguson. Centennial looking to hold on. Nice bunt by Alyssa Weinreb, the catcher. And she's going to leg it out into a single. Great job. Southern California looking to extend their lead. Nevada looking to hold it. Nevada able to bring in a run back in the top half of the third to shorten that lead, but it is still a 6-2 lead by Southern California. Sierra Illusion steps up to the plate. She's 1 for 1 on the day, swings and misses. Hard slide by Weinreb, almost came off the bag there, but she is safe at second with a stolen base. So no balls, 1 strike. As we said, Southern California leading 6-2. Pitch misses inside. Weinreb with a big lead off second. Like we said here, a win for Southern California would almost mean a guaranteed spot in the semifinals. Pitch skips in, ball 2, 2-1. If Nevada were to win here and win their game at 1 o'clock against Hawaii, that would put us in a mix. We'd have to go back and take a look at our run ratio to determine the second seed in the pool, as that one is fouled off back by the visitors' dugout by Lujan. Madeline Smith, Savannah Haskins also due up this inning for Southern California.